I am Dante Callahan, and tonight I have the special opportunity to interview a man who needs no introduction, but I shall give him one anyways. Beside me is a multiple-time Grammy Award-winning actor, multiple-time lead single star, and the man who holds the number one most highest-grossing box office film of all time. Besides that, he is also a former GGW Triple Crown champion, a inaugural Ticket to My Downfall briefcase holder, and he is the man who will face the COA Double S PAR tomorrow night. Oh, and cannot forget, he was also one half of the GGW Tag Team Champions. Allow me to introduce to you the Hollywood megastar, Hollywood Hansen. How you doing, Mr. Hansen?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me. You know, there's just one thing. I don't have a Grammy. I don't sing. I don't. It's an Oscar. It's not a Grammy, but.
My apologies. I thought you would have won off of your cover of I'm Just Ken. It was a beautiful cover.
Thank you.
Now, speaking of Ken, you know, you're sporting the Beach Blonde Hell. At the Joshua Blaze birthday bash, you came back as Ken and won the number one contendership to face Clash 4. I want to know, what made you decide to use your guaranteed title match on voltage instead of perhaps maybe waiting a month and going to Indianapolis and fighting him at Taking My Downfall?
What made me decide to use it for Voltage tomorrow is simply the fact of I've known Class for 7-8 years. We go way back. You know what I mean? And we all know the whole story. I'm not going to go into the whole shebang. But I know he is very specific on the way that challengers come to him. A lot of people within these past reigns, whether or not he was the pure champ, whether or not he's the champ right now, a lot of people have just come up and tried to call their shot without deserving anything. And despite our history, despite our butting of heads, and everything else in between, not only did I want to get this out of the way, but Class said it himself that he was healthy, and I said, all right, let's do it. We did it like gentlemen, we did it like businessmen, we shook hands, and we made it official. Because at the end of the day, we still need to give the people what they want. Whether it's on free TV or whether it's on pay-per-view, Class and I are going to put on a show.
And putting on a show is what you two are great at. My question for you, however, is this. You are right, you did it like gentlemen, you shook hands. But you flash back to earlier this year, February 28th, at Ragnarok. There wasn't a lot of handshaking there. Instead, I seem to remember Class hitting you in the back of your head and breaking up the successful tag team known as You and Him. Does his betrayal of you still sting? Does it still ring? And will tomorrow night be personal?
Does it sting? No. And what I look at it like this throughout my years of acting and wrestling is I do not live in regret besides that one thing of that person we cannot talk about. Despite the fact of the matter is that with Class, as I said before many times, him and I are like brothers. During that awkward stage in our careers where we were both struggling in a sense, it's hard for me when I saw Class come back and he was losing opportunity after opportunity. And in a sense, I tried to be the bigger brother, you know what I'm saying? And I think I might have just pushed him to his edge a little bit. And I said it last week, I said that forearm at the back of my head was deserved. But at the end of the day, I was the one who wanted him to change because I knew exactly who he could be for knowing him for so long. That little downward spiral he was going through, he needed a wake-up call immediately to turn his career around, and look where he's at now. Winning the Rumble, going to Supremacy, having one of the best matches of all time, and is now the Triple Crown champ. That does not sting me one bit. What will sting just a tad bit is me taking that championship from him.
Now you state that you taking the championship from him would sting. My question for you is how? Is it the idea of taking something he's worked so hard away from him? Or knowing that you're the man to do it?
It's a bit of both. You know, when we're practically like brothers, there's always that competitive aspect to it, you know? But you go back to our our matches in the past. We went toe to toe. We went to a time limit draw because he hated me so bad that he just wanted to beat me down to a pulp and prove that he could beat me, and I was unsuccessful in beating him. We went to that draw. And then come the street fight where after the turn happened and everything was off the rails. Class and I exchanged a few heated words. We did a few certain tactics that weren't ourselves. And yet, at the end of the day, who walked out of that street fight the winner? Me. We haven't gotten our fair share of one-on-ones here in GGW despite how long we've been here, and I know we've had our breaks here and there. But the stats show that class cannot beat me. And it sucks because this is just how the business works. You're in the business to be a world champion. And if you don't want to be a world champion, then why the hell are you even stepping in this business in the first place? All of us have this goal of getting gold around our waist and being called the world champion. I've done it myself. I've cashed in that tickets to my downfall briefcase on Jaden Blake. Funny enough how he has a championship, by the way. But still, I got to achieve that goal of becoming a world champion. That goal, now that I am titleless, now that I've had ups and downs, whether you want to look at my supremacy record, whether you want to look and see what I've done even before that, I really haven't been the Hollywood Hanson since I've been, 2-3 years ago? Something needs to be around my waist. This is something that I've fought for, that I need an opportunity to get, and when I came back, won that Fatal 4-Way, it clearly shows that I have earned my shot for that championship. And with class, you know, as I said, it's just a part of the business, and brothers fight and brothers argue, and we're arguing and we're fighting again. But this time, I'm going to make it known that he simply cannot beat me. And that's what's going to sting, because that's going to linger in his head for God knows how long, and who knows what the hell is going to happen when that time comes.
Now, a lot of people have made the criticism of Classball's title one, that Class has been focused on the Illuminati. Class has been too focused on the bigger picture than to think and to focus on his own title one. And a lot of people are saying that that's dedication to destroy the Illuminati is what's going to cause him to let that title slip. Tomorrow night, do you plan to take advantage of that?
No. Absolutely not. Because as a man who represents GGW, who lives and breathes by this company, why would I let some idiot who rigged a court case in his favor just to have control? That man, Joshua Blaze, sits in his little cuck chair while he watches Devin Abbott thrive in glory, right? That's the whole thing. He lost it. Look at that. Tried to put him in a scramble match. Vacated the title even. And now he sent Evan McCarthy right at Classbar. And guess what happened? Evan couldn't do it by himself because there they are, always lurking, trying to get their way. But yet at the end of the day, they haven't gotten anything. I've made it known that I do not like Joshua Blaze. I've made it known that I do not like the Illuminati. And as you can tell from what happened, I powerbombed the shit out of them. I will personally stop the match if they even think about interfering, and I will make sure they get what they deserve. Because tomorrow night, it should just be the Hollywood Megastar versus the CLA So no, I am not going to abuse that because I am better than that. I am not going to fall under this little spell trying to follow some family in a cult like I'm a part of the Manson family, for fuck's sakes.
At the end of the show tomorrow night, GGW Voltage, when the ring announcer proclaims that we have a champion, what will be the words we hear to end the show?
The words that will be said, and new Triple Crown champion Hollywood Hansen. And when Kashmir plays throughout that arena system, I'm going to stand over holding the belt, and I'm going to look down, and I'm going to feel a sense of sorrow. I'm simply going to say, I proved my point once again. And yet, I'm going to give him a run for his money. Because let's be honest, they threw out Tommy Six, Tony Ymir, who never shows up. He's never had that true challenge yet. And here I am, ready to take that away. And then the show ends with the confetti falling down. And the Megastar walks away, the Triple Crown champion.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it from him himself. I thank you for your time, ladies and gentlemen. That was Yo Hollywood Megastar, Hollywood Hansen. But ladies and gentlemen, up next, we will see Sebastian Ivanov in action in a Ticket to My Downfall qualifier match. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is a ticket to my downfall. Briefcase qualifier match. Interesting foes representing the stronghold. Kyle, the Bathing Ape Hano. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Kyle Hano, excited, ready for tonight's matchup. As he's looking to take on Sebastian Ivanov, and one of these men will join Kobe Dasso and Gunnar Beverly. Now imagine being Kobe Dasso, being Gunnar Beverly, and knowing that you gotta go up against one of these two men. These are my favorites to pick to win that ladder match. And introducing next, his opponent is the Commander of Death. Sebastian Ivanov. Ladies and gentlemen, Sebastian Ivanov is here. Man who was unsuccessful in defeating Anthony Dubois. And look at the angle in his eyes. But he's not looking to retreat. He's looking to reload. And the way he's looking to do that is go to Indianapolis, Indiana, climb the ladder, and become the ticket to my downfall briefcase holder. If only my sports analyst ally, Yamil, was here, he'd be able to tell me. And here we go. And look at the height difference between these two men here, ladies and gentlemen. And here we go. You see these two? Soko in a wing and a call, an elbow tie up. And Ivanov tossing Hano to the ground. And you see Hano now could be looking to come to a different approach here. A different approach. And now look at this. Backing Ivanov. The strength of Kyle backing Ivanov to the Kono. And takes a cheap shot against Ivanov. Now keeping Ivanov in the Kono, but back over. Ivanov fighting out the Kono. Sends him over. Do-si-do. Kick to the midsection. Hano off the ropes. Wait a second. German. No. Arm dragged up by Kyle. Kyle now full arm. No. Side step. Big boot. Side step. Under. Off the ropes. Caught with a choke slam by Ivanov. Ivanov just pressing Kyle Hano to the ground. And look at that now. Trying to walk in and afterwards. But no, immediately to the rope break. But now, Hano, now, punch the midsection. And a chop. But no, his leech just ain't big enough to reach into. He has to really get into no man's land. Big right kick, unloading now. Trying to piece up Ivanov, but Ivanov with a big forearm. Big right. Side step. Caught him. Looking for a power bomb. But Kyle now. Forearms. Big right. Slaps him. Wait a second. Tongue and death grip. Right into the tongue and death grip. But no. Punch the midsection. Off the rope. Big forearm. Jumped up with a forearm. Not even a 1 count for Ivanov. And now continuing on the combo. And now DDT plants Ivanov again. 1 count on Ivanov. Ivanov getting back to his feet, and a big boot! Back to his feet! Wait a moment! Soda tackle between these two men. Iowa slips, sends him off the rope. Soda tackle again. Oh, back elbow by Ivanov. You see Ivanov with a twisted smoke on his face. He's enjoying this one. Now, looking for that boot. Wait a second. Hundo, Ivanov, move out the way. Hundo, wait, I'm trying to pull him down. Can he pull him down? Look for the sleep hold. Look for the sleep hold. Can he pull down Ivanov? Can he pull down Ivanov? Stomp. Back elbow. Ivanov catches him and tosses him into the corner by Ivanov. And now plummeting. Big plumbing blows down. Ivanov headbutt. And a big hammer strike there. Look at Ivanov now just mounting Hundo. This has been a big boy match right here. One, and look at that. Hundo, what a rope break. Maybe an act of defiance against Ivanov. So he maybe not worthy of a kick out. Has him up. Elbows by Hundo. Big right. Forearm. Not a forearm. No way. What is he thinking? Oh my God! He just lifted him! German suplex! One! Kick out by Ivanov! Ivanov back to his feet! Oh my goodness! A soda tackle to the back! And out. Slam! And a slam again by Ivanov. Ivanov off the rope. Well, yeah, no. Spin kick. Coming back around. Oh my God, what an elbow. He's about to deadlift him. He's about to deadlift him. No. Fights true. Clothesline. Clothesline. Oh, off the ropes. Here he comes. Oh! Moves out the way. And now Ivanov pulls him up. Slams him to the mat. I was left. Wait a second. Hundo sends him into the corner. Hundo now. Back elbow. Into Gilly. Ivanov's down. No way. No way. No way, White. No way, White. No way. Oh my goodness. Suicide dive by Kyle Hundo. Takes out Ivanov. Do it Voso on this. Kyle Hundo sizing up Ivanov. Out the corner. Clothesline. No. Elbow by Ivanov. Lifts him up. And now into the corner. Clothesline. Clothesline. And a sidewalk slam. Look for the leg. Could this be it now? 1, 2, and a kick out by Hundo. This has been a hard hitting affair right here. Ivanov now trying to lift him up. Trying to grab a hold of the hell, but Kyle Hundo showing fight strength and spirit. Punch the liver. Another punch. Unloading with punches. Big chop. Down goes Ivanov. Oh, wait a moment. Wait a moment. No. Kick to the midsection. Choke slam. Wait a moment. Elbow. Big drop kick. Big drop kick by Kyle. And now, Hundo, about to knock out Ivanov. Down goes Ivanov. No way. No way. Kyle, what are you about to do? Back suplex, face buster. 1, 2. two. Kick out by Ivanov. Wait a moment. Container it on. Looking for the suplex. Zone tackle. Slips the legs. Wait a moment. Slips the legs. Can he lift Ivanov? Looking for deadlift Jobin. Ivanov to the legs. Catches him. Off the rope. Jobin suplex. Oh my God. This has just been two men throwing each other. This has been two hard-hitted men just absolutely throwing each other around the ring. Oh my God, and Ivanov. Oh my God, Ivanov. And again into the turnbuckle. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're having ourselves a match right now, Chill. Sends him to the outside, and Kyle Hunter might have his life be threatened right in front of his eyes. And here comes Ivanov. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Kyle Hunter! Kyle Hunter just took Ivanov's head off! Ivanov's getting back up quick. Ivanov's getting back up quick. These two now unloading. Hell on the outside. Jab. 8. Both men fighting. Back in. Placing. Oh, caught the leg. Ivanov. Oh my goodness. Deadlifts him up. Trying to winch away. But Kyle. The strength from Ivanov. Big drop kick. Back to his feet. Neck breaker. Out the Kono. Oh, if you do it to me, I'd love you. Here comes Kyle. Oh my goodness. Caught him. I thought you were going to go for the drop kick. Oh. Gotcha. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ivanov. Oh my God. Topic. Suicide spill. Suicide spill. Come on. And now, 3, 4, no! Oh! Sends Kyle Hunter back into the ring. Kyle in a whole lot of trouble right here. Ivanov now wrenching that back of that leg. Hunter, they're going to send him off. Hunter now, wait a moment. Big forearm. Oh, coming back around. Lariat. Bulldog. And now, Kyle sends him into the Kono. Back elbow. Enzagiri. He's unloaded on Ivanov. Into the other Kono. Clothesline. No way, right? No way. Ivanov getting back to his feet, perhaps. Big splash, no! Ivanov grabbing his hair. And a big club and blow. Oh my God. Last wide power bomb. 1, 2. Nope. You can't pin get rope breaks off pins like that.
I know, I'm saying call
Oh,
that
yeah.
as a rope break.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen,
Commentary.
rope break right there. And now look at Ivanov on the rolling hill on the Kono. You saw the head of Kyle Hunter. Wait a second. Dodge. Wait a moment. Stop! Plants him! Oh my goodness! Kyle off the ropes! Oh my god! Ivanov is like a beast! Oh my god. Oh my goodness!
You want to get a rope break? Alright then. Come on.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god. He's looking for powerbomb. And not a powerbomb. Let me break out of one. And a no. Let me go for it. Wait a moment. Off the ropes. Drop kick to Ivanov. Drop kicks to Ivanov. It's all good. You have time. Kyle Hano. Wait a moment. Can Kyle do it? Try to bring him up. Doesn't have the strength. Popped up. No. Caught him. Wait a second. Won't take a choke. He's choking away. And Ivanov with the rope break. He's looking for those shotgun knees. Here comes Hano. Oh my god. Unloading right there. Ivanov now just trying to just absolutely destroy Hano. Oh my god. Big boot! A big boot by Ivanov. Sends Hano crashing to the outside. Oh my god. Ivanov heading to the outside. Oh my god. Clothesline. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. A back suplex to Kyle Hano. Oh, you want to do the thing? Oh my goodness. Just throwing him. He's just throwing Hano right now. Clothesline, ducks it by Hano. He's trying to unload on Ivanov. Ivanov's at 6. Wait a moment. Kyle's gonna do it. Ref's at 8. 9. Oh my goodness. Come on, Kyle. Ivanov to lose for the first time back to back in his career. Looking for the sleeper. Ivanov falls. Ivanov, oh my god, Ivanov's to the rope? And now, wait a moment. Oh my goodness! He just took it! Soda tackle! These two men! Oh my god. He pulled it back in! Hana pulled himself up! And now Ivanov, what is Ivanov thinking? Oh my god. Avalanche German? No, elbows! To the top! Caught by Ivanov! Choke! Slam! And now he's about to pull him in to the camel clutch.
Ah, this is what happens, Kyle. This is what happens when anyone stands to me. This is what will happen to anyone in the ladder match. I will be everyone's downfall, so buy a ticket to watch.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sebastian Ivanov looking into the hard cam, and he declares that in Indianapolis you will all buy a ticket to everyone's downfall. Ivanov joins Kobe and Gano in Indianapolis. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing foes from Paris Island, South Carolina. He is the big hoss with a big hog, Walton Hostetlo. Ladies and gentlemen, representing the LLC, the big back, big horse, 243 pounds, 6'7". The runner-up in the Joshua Blaze costume battle royal. Now he's looking to bling that. And he's looking to bling his angle and addressing to Walton Hostetler, looking to bring it to Morosi Honey.
God, I thought the ring was there at the last.
Alright, where is it? That man better. Coming out right now.
And enters next, his opponent, representing the Illuminati. From Hawaii, Morosi Honey. The Enfoso, the brute of the Illuminati, Morosi Honey. And he's looking to take out. I am being told to say that Walton Hostetler looks like he has sat himself. He is definitely afraid. With nothing.
His chest up to make sure he looks
And this matchup is up next.
stepper.
3, 2, 1, ding, ding, ding. Walton Hostetler versus the man known as Morosi Honey. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm joined here on commentary by Comrade Yamil. How you doing, Comrade? Oh, yeah. This is a big boy fight. And look at this. Honey just taking him down, unloading it there. Uh-oh. Might want to look behind you. Grabs a hold of his waist. Oh! Presses him. Oh my God! See that lateral press. He just pressed himself up against him, and honestly, I haven't been more jealous in my 19 years of living. Well, 19 times 2. What? You big boys not deserve loving? And now, big splash by Walton. And a lariat. Will that be it now? Hook of the leg now. 1. No, not even a 1. Chop. Right. Soda tackle. Kicked off though by Walton. Sends him into the Kono. Big white. Another one. No, turns him around. Oh my God! Samoan style headbutt. Oh my God! Did you see the way the weight just suck? What? Oh, wait a moment. Oh. Oh. As Honey found somebody can't lift. Lifts him up. Oh. Oh. Yes. 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 Oh, now here comes Walton Hostetler. Oh, moves out the way. Super kick. Into the Kono. Splash. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Now, I know we're in Cleveland, but every single time these two men take a foot step, I think we're having a middle of an earthquake. It's scary up in here. Hey, but you gotta think, tonight he goes up against Morosi Honey, the undefeated brute of the Illuminati, the man who takes care of business, and what a splash. Oh no. Oh. No way. No way, no way, no way. Oh my goodness. And out comes Hardy. Neck breaker. And another senton. 1, 2, and a kick out. Splash, no. That knee, well yet no, slides through. Off the ropes, big boot. And I'm grabbing hold of his build. And a lariat. And now Honey could be looking for his commaculations. No way. No way. Elbow! No way. Deadlifts him. What a slam. Got Busto. Senton. 1, 2, and a kick out. Hani now refusing to stay down. No way. Execution. Big cloverleaf locked in. Bahani showing no signs of pain. Walton holding on tight right there. I don't think Hani's getting out anytime soon. Oh my goodness! No sign, no effort, just straight up, just kicked him off him like a robot. Oh, he goes for the volcanic knuckle. It's a Superman punch, reverse and hit your friend. And now, look at this. Big discus. Wicks him up and out. Another punch to the head. On a roll, continuing. Watch out. Oh! And look at this. A camel clutch by Hani. Look like 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at that. His presence alone, his aura. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my goodness! Hey, just back that thing up! Death Valley Driver! DVD! 1, 2. Kick out. Start lapping it up soon. And now.
Wait for him to get up.
A dry rod! No way. No way. Oh! Cutaway, see it. Kick to the midsection. Back body drop. Honey now. Cutaway, say. Belly to belly. No. Headbutt. Lifts him up. Has him up. Power bomb. Oh my God. Hardy's getting right back up. Kick off. Volcanic knuckle. Oh my God. Oh my God. Avalanche. Hurricane water. Oh my God. Party. And now looking for spill. DDT. This is his opportunity. Come on, Walton. Got him. He's in for Mason. Ass. Hook of the leg. 1, 2, 3. Here's your winner. Walton. Past that low. Wait, look in the wing. What the hell? Where the hell did animal taste come from? Where in the hell? Oh my God. Volcanic knuckle. Wait, what the hell? It's happened! It's happened! Got thrown into him! But wait a moment, happened! Backbreaker! Oh, Bahani! Slams him down! Crucifix! Walking! Folk, Sockway Dave! No! Caught by Abbott! And out comes Abbott! Oh my God! Wait a moment! Him and Walton! Him and Walton! Ah! And now, King's Gambit! Toss me out. And Devin Abbott and Morosi Hardy. But ladies and gentlemen, Walton Hostetler and Devin Abbott crewing off the Illuminati, and Walton Hostetler beat But ladies and gentlemen, up next, Lee Hill with a special opportunity as we get to a special opportunity to interview Cody Allen.
Yeah,
Two,
see.
1. Ladies and gentlemen, I am live here, backstage, with the man who needs no introduction, but I shall give him one anyway. He is the unbreakable Cody Allen. Cody, welcome.
Appreciate you for having me.
Now, Cody, it's been obvious ever since you came to GGW and you debuted against Kyle Hunter. You have had yourself a little bit of a winning streak and have gathered a whole lot of attention. Some sources would say that you're riding high on momentum. I want to know, you put the boss to sleep, you've defeated multiple men. What's next for Cody Allen?
Great question. Be fair, but the momentum that I have been on, I mean, I've had a good couple matches, a good dream match with none other than one of the greats, Shiro Ryoba. What is next for Cody Allen? I think it's only fair that it's about time that Cody Allen starts his journey for gold. And with that being said, one title that has caught my eye is the King Genesis Championship.
Well, fascinating. Devin Abbott, the current King of Genesis champion, who has been on the crusade against the Illuminati. But I have been told this. You are high in the power rankings in that division. And I've had the clearance to say this. At GGW Ticket to My Downfall, you will have yourself a number one contender sit match. As you take on a man who you've met before, if you remember. A man who is a former GGW National Champion, a former GGW Tag Team Champion, the teacher of the men known as Kyle Hunter, AJ Cannon, Stefan Woodley, and Travis Kowalski. You go one-on-one with GGW's own Iron Man, Jack Rockefeller. I want to know, before I let you go, Cody, as I have you here for a moment, what do you plan to do once you get to Ticket to My Downfall? And what do you plan to say to everyone around the world?
What I plan to do is what I've always done. Show up, put on a show for the wonderful people of GGW, and if I'm lucky, get an opportunity along the way. As good question when you put it that way as to what I got to say to the rest of the people. Well, I want to go on one topic of what you said. King of Genesis champion Devin Abbott. Something me and him have in common. We don't like the Illuminati. And unfortunately, in this business, there are really no friends, from what I've tended to learn. So at the end of the day, it's all respect to Devin Abbott. But once I arrive and win the number one contendership, and when I get the match, and hopefully when I get the match against Devin Abbott, and if it all ends with Cody Allen on top with the King of Genesis Championship, then maybe everyone will finally realize that Cody Allen is the real damn deal.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was the unbreakable Cody Allen. I thank you for your time, and we head back to the ring. Well, we hail from the Switchback Kid, Roy Saban. Wing. And Roy Saban is hell, and he looks pissed.
Cut it, cut it. Cut the music. You see, guys, usually when I'm out here in front of you, it's a great experience. It's a great moment, but I got to be honest with you. I'm pissed. I am pissed because ever since I've arrived here in GGW, I've had this nuisance that just won't leave me alone, and his name is Ian Cross. You see, I'm not even going to sit here and blame him for me losing the Fatal 4-Way. Hell, that was a hell of a match. And every single one of us in there, we left everything in the ring. But I will say, I had a chance to qualify for a match that would change my career here in GGW forever. And he still just couldn't keep his neck out of my business. So now, Ian, you've got a problem with me. You've got a problem with the Switchback Kid. And let me just tell you something. You may not know me very well, but I am someone that you don't want a problem with. So since you love getting involved in my matches, since you love being in my proximity 24/7, how about you bring your little scrawny ass out here right now and let's do this face to face?
Oi, oi, somebody seems a little mad. Not having a good time though, lad. Didn't have a good Halloween. You didn't go trick-or-treating? Oh, I wouldn't either if I didn't have any treat. Oi, you call me out. And I understand you want to take a look at me, the greatest XPW superstar of all time. What's up, man? Why do you want to see me? Why do you want to call my name?
You know, first
Something
of all,
happened.
let me stop you right there. You know, it's funny how you keep calling yourself the greatest XPW superstar of all time when you haven't done shit yet, Ian. Okay? You want to talk about being the best XPW superstar? You try to lace my boots. Okay? You try to show me that you are anything other than complete chicken shit. Because since I've been here, all you've done is show that you are nothing more than a massive pussy.
Oh my goodness. He called me a pussy. Ladies and gentlemen, the reason I call myself the greatest XPW superstar is because XPW doesn't matter. Because the stuff you've done before GGW doesn't matter, Simon. See, the difference between me and you is that the lights are bright when it actually matters. In the big leagues, you got no championships, you got no friends, and, well, I don't even think you got any hoes. Well, I am a former GGW national champion. Well, I is a former GGW tag team champions. And unlike you, I obviously get a lot of hoes. But hey, let me ask you. How was my Halloween costume? Did you get my Snapchat messages? You know, I picked a very special song for you. How did it go? Oh yeah, bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when we come for you?
Yeah. Ian, so you see, I can see you still think that this is a game. You still think that this is a joke, and you still think that I'm playing with you. So how about this? Because I don't have time to play games with you. I'm not out here to joke and laugh and kid around with you. To be honest, I'm ready to rip your freaking head off.
Oi, let's not get violent.
Oh, yeah. You
Let's
wouldn't
not
want that, would you? Because you know for a fact that the second I get on you, you are not going to have anywhere to go. But how about
what
this?
I know for a fact,
Oh.
what I know for a fact is that Hey, if you want to wrestle with me one more time, I can do that. I can get you a tag team match. How about this? How about this? I and Joshua Evans will see Yo Solias tomorrow. But I know that people like you don't have any friends. You don't have no one that cares about you here. So, if you can come up with anybody tomorrow, then be my guest. But I do have one question to ask you. Would you indulge me in that, Mr. Sabin?
What the hell could you possibly want now, Ian?
Well, my question is, last week in the main event, I thought you people were supposed to see the gun was always coming. Get it? He's a gunner. He likes a suit. Gunner
Hey,
like
you know what, Ian? You know what, Ian? That was pretty clever. But I'm sick of you getting the last laugh. You want a tag match against me tomorrow night? You've got it. But just know one thing. Despite what you may think, I've got lots of friends. And some of them are closer than you think.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Well, how about you come out here right now? You want to talk all tough? Hey. What's wrong? What's wrong? Ladies and gentlemen, Ian Cross running away from Sabin. He had Sabin leave the ring. And ladies and gentlemen, I've never seen Sabin more pissed. But what did he mean when he has more friends than he may think? Closer. We find out tomorrow night.